I assume that the myth that French men are overly romantic is true, and your husband have a very high sex drive. Next assumption is I assume that you live along the beach. Which city or town do you live in? Okay, so I'm gonna assume that this person is fairly new to our channel. Yes, we live along the beach, like about 10 minutes drive from the beach, and we live in France in a beautiful city called Nice. So you should vacation here. Put it on your list. Next assumption, you will be taking an entire year off to be with baby D. Probably more. So you're right. My girl, I am gonna stay home with her as long as I can. That's a key word, as long as I can. All right, next assumption. I assume that you eat Jamaican food only in your house.
Well, we don't have no restaurant here, so you have to be in the house.
In the restaurant, we don't have any Jamaican.
Yeah, because she's talking about, or he's talking about Jamaican food.
Right.
So it's only in the house, and yeah, I don't see where else it can be, because as I said, there's no
Jamaican or Caribbean restaurant around.
So
you're right.
Yeah.
Next assumption. This sounds like a question coming. Would you all have any more kids after baby girl? And what country would you love to travel the most? That's not an assumption. That's a question. So we'll do a Q&A next day, and I'll post and let you guys put all the questions you have. But right now we're just focusing on assumptions. No disrespect. Hope you understand. Next assumption is I assume that you'll open your own restaurant one day, and Ludo will be right there to support you, sis. Love you guys so much.
I'll support you in whatever you do.
Oh,
I'll support you in whatever you do. After, if you, that's a wish. But yeah, if we have choice, you just have to decide a good place too. Not necessarily sure that here's a good place, but we just have to find where's the good place.
Okay, next assumption is, now that you have experienced child's birth.
So that's the question. If you're Jamaican and you have no Jamaican restaurant where you live, just tell us where you live.
Now that you have experienced childbirth, this birth will be so much easier. Your body know what to do. Well, girl, we just have to wait on childbirth and see.
In the same time, it looks far.
Oh, don't even talk about it. I'm trying not to even talk about it because it just looks like forever, like it won't come. It just
No, I was
forever.
talking that far, like that Tyler changing pampers and all of these things is far from now. It looks like we did that forever.
Like everything is gonna be new to us all over again. All right. Next assumption. I assume that Tyler is very intelligent. He is intelligent for his age, in my assumption. He is. Others might say otherwise, but for me, he is. So I'm gonna say you're right. And he loves school. That's another assumption she said. He loves school. Loves school.
We put him at 8:30 to 6 p.m.
When Tyler is on vacation,
every day except weekend.
he
Monday to
celebrates
Friday.
for vacation to be finished to go back to school.
The only one who do that.
Alright. I suggest he should start his own channel. Well, news flash, my love. Tyler does have his own channel recently started 2 weeks ago, and the link is down below in the description box. So go ahead and show your boy some love. Next assumption, I assume Babe is an introvert and he's your big baby.
Introvert, I'm gonna tell you, yes.
And he's my big baby, yes. You're not my big baby?
I'm big and I'm your baby. I'm your big baby.
Next assumption, I assume that you're very emotional male. Drops
Yes.
mic. Okay.
Yes. From a scale from 1 to 10, she's
11.
10.
I am an emotional wreck, and I
Talk about
have.
some things you're crying.
I don't hide that.
She watched something on TV, she crying.
I don't hide my emotions. I'm not afraid to express my cryingness. Okay.
She crying.
I cry a lot.
Cry.
Next assumption, you're very happy and grateful with your life. No, especially having a baby girl. Can you tell? I'm super blessed. I'm super humble. I'm so happy, especially that it's a girl. I honestly didn't see it coming. It was my prayer. It was my wish. And know that everything that I've wished for in life, it comes when I least expect it. That's just everything. So next assumption is you're very handy and love doing house chores.
Oh,
and
yes.
Babe complains you work too much. Do you complain that I work too much? Nah.
No, I just say you need to rest because you always say do. No, I tell you also you need to rest. But yeah, she doing work things, hand work things, and I'm very happy about that because she's very helpful.
Right. I love to create. I love to do things on my own.
Do a lot of things. I'm very helpful because
very helpful or very grateful.
Grateful.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're right on all your assumptions. Yeah, you're right on your assumptions. Okay, next assumption. That you have been wanting a baby girl since you were young. Also, men, you are a crybaby. You are the crybaby in the relationship.
Both
right.
She's a crybaby, and she wanted a little girl.
Yeah, I want my own baby. And I'm getting it. I'm so excited and I can't wait to share this journey with you guys, especially after she's born. Oh, you guys gonna be tired to see your face, okay? All right. Next assumption. Will I assume that you are both seeking new opportunities to find time to be full-time parents? When she said we're seeking new opportunities, like we're seeking jobs where we can stay at home and be full-time parents. Maybe me, but not Babe at the moment.
Well, I gotta say that if I find some things that I can stay home and be paid for it, well, I'm
Who wouldn't want that?
Right, I'm not necessarily stick at work. I just work is just financial need, and if I can be home, I go home, but can't. Can't. I don't do work to express myself. I do work because family needs.
Okay, another assumption is I assume that your husband's core values involves the following: family happiness, faith, trust, and respect. Do you understand what she means?
Yeah, but it's you who have the answer.
How is it that me have the answer? Well, you're right, and more. So yes, you're right. I also assume you will video your birth and deliver vlog. Not I will video, because I've been paid. But if he doesn't do a good job at it and doesn't get me good footage, I am gonna slit his throat.
She's always complaining. She's always saying things.
He's not doing the right angles, and he needs to hold the camera this way and be careful of that's in the vlog. Yeah, but long story short, I am hoping to film my birth and delivery. One of the main reasons why I didn't get to do it with Ty, and it will be a really nice experience this time around. And I love watching birth and delivery vlogs. So yes, you guys stay tuned. It should be coming. Let's hope babe don't mess up my footage and he can sneak the camera and hide it. So if the doctors tell them no camera, he can still just sneak it and put it somewhere so we can get some footage. Okay. Next assumption. Overall, you both are good parents and good YouTube influencers. Well, thank you, dear. Next assumption is you guys are still in love and respect each other. You lift each other up. Are we still in love? Probably need to be more in love. But yes, they're still in love. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, anyway. No? It don't make sense? No. I'm laughing too much. My sense started to hurt. Ow. Alright, next assumption. I assume that you are such a nice person. Oh, thank you. Maybe. Tyler is a hard work, and your hubby is super supportive of you. I don't really understand what she's saying here.
Thank you. She's not necessarily assuming things, she's saying things, and I say thank you for what you say.
Alright.
True.
And this person I know will be watching. I know who she is. I can't wait to meet you one day. Alright, next assumption. I think Bashi's gonna die. Jeez, I'm sitting up so much. Okay, look like they're going. I'm gonna definitely have to do a 2-part video. My assumptions are you and Ludo prefer to save your money rather than spend it on useless things.
I gotta split the couple in two. I assume that Ludo rather save it for useful things, and you, Mel, you spend it for anything, right?
Anything. I don't like to buy things, but this is where we balance out each other. My husband is the financial controller of the family. Battery died, so I had to go and change it. I was saying that I like to buy things, and babe is the financial controller of the family. So with babe, it kind of keeps me grounded, and we don't have extra money to spend on useless things. So
every time you have a little, woof,
you best believe your girl gonna spend it on something.
Spend it. When we go supermarket, if I turn my head to one side and at the cashier I saw little things in the...
You're like, when did she pick that up?
Where that's come from? No.
Alright, next assumption.
And after she said, we spend too much.
Guys, I also assume that it has been difficult for you to become fluent in French because you spoke mostly English. Spot on. I focus on speaking so much English and not on speaking French that it really frustrates me sometimes. But it is what it is, and one day I might just get it. The assumption is, I think you're a ride or die woman.
You're what?
A ride or die woman. I am a ride or die. When I say I'm with you, I'm with you. Okay? Am I not a ride or die woman? Then why you marry me? If you don't think I'm a keeper. I'm not a ride or die? Answer not the battery going. Come
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
One that has strong values and try never to compromise that. True. I don't take BS. I assume you'll be one heck of a friend. Ask all my friends. They'll tell you. friends that I've never met in person that I have online, friends that I've had since years, I can tell you. All of my friends can tell you, they'll have a different story to tell you about me in some way. Alright, I stumbled on your channel a few months ago, and I appreciate the woman that you are. You seem to be. God continue. Blessings on your family. Well, thank you. I appreciate all the love.
It's important.
I appreciate all the love. Next assumption. I assume that the fact that you don't speak French fluently increases your dependence on Ludo.
Right. So
Facts.
right.
And it's annoying.
And it's annoying me more than her. Right. You tell me, can you go to the supermarket to get that? Can you call the doctor?
No, the
for
supermarket
that?
too simple, but like the doctor, yes.
Oh.
Medical things I don't like to do to myself.
Anytime she can't do thing without me. So she tell me 5 times, I tell her I don't have time, and she tell me 5
cussing
times
out.
again. So do it.
Anyway, you
And
guys.
whenever she do it, she do it well.
Stop, don't make me look so bad. Next assumption. I assume that you are bossy in your relationship with your husband. Why does everybody think I'm bossy?
You're aggressive, that's
I'm
why they want to say.
aggressive.
You're
I'm not
aggressive.
bossy. The word bossy, I won't accept that
Maybe
one.
that's gonna make you change.
Why would I change me to please anybody?
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
to please anybody, it's to please your husband.
I'm always pleasing my
Alright, so
husband.
you're gonna change.
Nope. You marry me that way, you're gonna live with me that way. I'm sorry, but that's just who I am, and I am not bossy. I am just aggressive and passionate sometimes. But though I have a calm side to me, don't worry, it's there. It's
And
there
after she
hidden
cried,
somewhere. Have
after
some
she
side
cried,
to me.
she said,
I assume you have no bona fide friend in France.
Bonify?
Yeah,
What is
no good friends. Well, that's true because I don't have any friend
Yeah,
apart
one
from
good.
Jen. Jen?
Yeah.
Just Jen.
Yeah.
But you're right. So you're passionate, right? Because I don't have much friends. Jen is my only friend. Okay, next assumption. Luda is the quiet one while you are the more outspoken. No, you see, this person got the wording correct. I am the more outspoken. I am not bossy. I am outspoken. Isn't that right?
Aggressive.
Right, I'm aggressive and I'm outspoken, very outspoken. So this person got it very
Even
right.
if we have 2 like you, there will be fire in
There'll
the
never
house.
be two like me.
There will be
Guess what?
fire in the house.
She's on its way. So guess what? We
Fire
ready
in
for
the
two
house.
sassy bossiness?
No, she'll be like me.
Never.
She will.
Never.
She will.
Never. Anyway, you guys, but this person got it right. Baby's definitely the quiet one, and I'm definitely outspoken one. Too quiet sometimes. Anyway, next assumption. Mine is not an assumption. It's just an appreciation. I love you guys for being real. I love you for being real.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next one. So I hope you're truly happy with him. Are you assuming that I'm not happy with my husband? Okay, there goes your answer. If you're assuming that I'm not happy with my husband, you're so wrong. So wrong. Next assumption. I assume that you are... No, everybody says I'm aggressive. What's going on?
Yes.
But you're right.
Jeez.
Let me finish the question. Let me finish the assumption. I assume that you are the aggressive one in the relationship and Luda is the softie. And after you have baby D, you will stop working and stay at home with her unless she's around 1.5 or until she's around 1.5 or 2.
No, first, I'm not the softie and she's not. I think I'm stronger than her.
He is.
It's just that she is the softie and she's like aggressive
And outspoken.
to hide the softie. It's like she don't want the softie to come around or to to go out. So she plays aggressive. It's like a protection.
But you do know all those sides.
Yeah, that's why I say that.
Right.
You're the softie. I'm not the softie one. I'm just.
Right.
I'm the one that take everything.
But
that
looking
she say.
on the outside, they would think that you are the softie and I am the aggressive, which is the other way around.
It's
really.
the other way. It's just
Right.
that the way you play to. It's like when you weak but weak is not a good word. It's just like soft.
Very emotional.
She playing not to show that.
To show weakness or to show
right.
softness then.
Right. So she
Yeah.
play aggressive mainly.
Right.
She play.
But I'm a big softie. I'm a big softie.
She is.
But in other words, if you say baby is the quiet one and I'm the aggressive outspoken one,
Quiet is
yes,
a good word.
Yes, but when you say softie, no. Him, y'all don't know who this is. That's why we complement each other perfectly. Alright, and she also said that she think I'm gonna stay home with baby girl until she's about 1.5 or 2. And yes, you are right. That's a plan. But let's see. Alright, the last assumption says I assume that the myth that French men are overly romantic is true and your husband have a very high sex drive. I also assume that you're very happy once Tyler is asleep for the night.
I'm gonna skip this question.
You're gonna skip the entire thing?
Yes.
Okay, let me answer. She says the myth
That make it feels good when is the last time you did some little massage?
Did you guys just hear that? Sure. She says the myth that French men are overly romantic is true. Well, I cannot speak on French men, but I can speak on my French man.
And I'm not
Overly romantic? Nope.
No.
Nope. I tell babe that I'm gonna buy him some book on romance in terms of the little cheeky things that women like candlelight and flowers and those little things. Babe, no. Overly romantic. Like I said, I can't speak on French men, but I can speak on mine. So overly romantic is no, not true. And your husband have a high sex drive? I will answer that one. I also assume you're very happy once Tyler is asleep at night.
He's going with the one before.
No, this one is kind of cheeky. I wouldn't say very happy, but we're like, okay, we can breathe. He's down for the night. Let's have a moment.
If you can wake up every morning at 11, I'll be happy.
Shut up and leave my child alone.
When you wake up this morning at 6, especially that since she's pregnant is me who wake up. So it's not easy.
So it's not that we're happy when he goes to sleep at night, but it's like just take a breathe, you know, just without the kid around and it's just us to either watch a movie or to just chill or to just lay in bed and, you know,
just
and
saying
talk.
something that I'm wondering if the question for me is linked to the other one is
Which one?
to the just one that we skip question is linked.
Oh, like you said, with the sex and happy, so we can...
Happy because Tyler is to bed, so we have all the time for us.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Anyway, you guys, so there you guys go with all our assumptions. All the assumptions that you guys sent in. Sorry, with all the assumptions that you guys sent in. I had fun doing that. Did you?
I don't look.
I had so much
that,
fun. Because you're not that kind of person.
Yes. I need to be.
My side hurting me. Anyway, you guys, we had fun. And hopefully you guys enjoy this 2-part video, if it end up being 2-part. And if it's your first time to our channel, be sure to subscribe and fetch and keep up with the family. Love you guys. Give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what your thoughts on all our and all the assumptions that were sent in. And we love you guys. And we're gonna do a Q&A soon because I saw that we've gained a few new subscribers, and in the assumptions people have a few questions. So it'd be cool to do another Q&A, which I'll do the same thing that I do for the assumption. I'll post a picture and ask you guys to put your questions on it. So don't put the questions down below in this one. Just enjoy this video. We love you guys. Catch up and keep up, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.